For over 60 years, Marvel Comics has been the engine of modern mythology. It created icons, shaped pop culture, and built an empire that now spans films, television, games, toys, and theme parks. But in 2026, a question hangs over the industry. Is Marvel Comics still a business, or has it become a research lab for franchises? Chapter 1. Marvel Inside. Disney. Today, Marvel Comics exists inside the Walt Disney Company, a corporation where revenue is measured in billions. Compared to blockbuster films and streaming platforms, comic publishing is small, but it's strategically critical. Marvel Comics is no longer judged only by how many issues it sells. It's judged by how well it feeds ideas into the larger Marvel ecosystem. New characters, new costumes, new concepts. Comics are where Marvel experiments cheaply before risking millions on screen. Chapter 2. Is Marvel Comics actually making money? Marvel does not publicly break out comic publishing profits, but insiders and market analysts agree on one thing. Marvel Comics must be at least self-sustaining, or it wouldn't exist at this scale. The business model has shifted. Single issues still matter, but collected editions, bookstores, and long-tail sales now carry enormous weight. A comic doesn't need to sell 100,000 copies in month 1, it needs to stay relevant for years. Chapter 3. The rising cost of comics. One of the biggest pressures facing Marvel and the entire industry is cost. Paper is more expensive, printing is more expensive, shipping is more expensive. And that reality shows up on the cover price. $4.99 is now the industry norm. To survive, Marvel leans into event publishing, premium formats, and collector behavior. Variant covers, incentive ratios, limited editions, not just storytelling, economics. Chapter 4. Digital threat or lifeline? The biggest shift in Marvel's strategy isn't print, it's digital, graphic, Marvel Unlimited. Narration, Marvel Unlimited transformed decades of back catalog into a subscription economy, thousands of comics, one monthly price. For Marvel, it's predictable revenue and data. Then came Infinity Comics, vertical, phone-first storytelling designed for how modern audiences actually read. This is Marvel competing with TikTok, webtoons, and short-form media, not just DC Comics. Beat Digital isn't replacing print, it's feeding it. Chapter 5. Franchise first or story first? Critics argue Marvel now publishes too many safe books. Familiar characters, familiar events, familiar resets. But from a corporate view, this makes sense. Comics are expected to do 3 things at once: entertain loyal readers, support billion-dollar franchises, discover the next breakout idea. That's a nearly impossible balance. Chapter 6. Competition and the new landscape. Marvel no longer competes only with DC. It competes with creator-owned publishers, crowdfunding manga, webcomics, and independent digital platforms. Talent now has options. Readers have options. Attention is fragmented. Marvel's advantage isn't speed, it's history. In 2026, Marvel Comics is no longer just a publisher. It's a story laboratory, a brand anchor, and a gateway into a much larger universe. Comics may not be the loudest part of Marvel anymore, but they remain the source code. As long as stories matter, Marvel Comics matters.